Aloha, beautiful souls, and welcome back to another Pick a Card Tarot reading here at Transform with Ryan. And today, this is super interesting. I'm excited to do this topic. It's who is manifesting you? So, a lot of times we're spending, a lot of our focus on trying to manifest a specific person, like maybe a mentor, a teacher, a lover, a future spouse, right? An ex, even. But we never pause to think, like, hey, manifestation works both ways. Like, someone is always trying to manifest me as well. So, in this reading, we're going to get a little bit nosy with the cosmic energies and find out who is trying to manifest you. So we have three options here. I love that number 3, that number of creation, that number of magic. So take a look at each one of these hearts and see which one is calling you. If you're not getting any strong pulls, why don't you close your eyes for a few moments and take a few deep breaths in and out and really exhale on the breath out. So like that. And just call in the wisdom and guidance that you need to hear now. Something that will serve your highest and greatest good. Not necessarily something you want to hear, but something that you need to hear. And open your eyes and see if one of these hearts calls to you now. So, timestamps and chapter markers are down below. I'll see you at your reading, y'all. Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome. For those of you that were drawn to this heart here that's predominantly green, let me know down in the comments below, what is your favorite color? Because I was actually looking at the hearts and feeling their energies, and there's like a color that's pretty predominant in each one. And I'm wondering, maybe you chose something because it's your favorite color. Who knows? So let me know down below. What is your favorite color? I tend to lean more towards like rose gold, pink, yellow, those kinds of colors at this point in my life anyway. It's funny how it changes, right? So we're gonna actually put this off to the side. Spirit is saying, like, reveal this at the very end to see what that message is. And let's look at these cards that I pre-shuffled out and selected. I don't know what they say, so we'll find out together. Surprise! All right, so the first one is runner. Escape from emotion and confusion, on the run. Oh my gosh, so this person that is trying to manifest you, it looks like they kind of have this behavioral pattern of like running away from their problems. They enjoy being distracted. They enjoy, kind of avoiding things like big commitments, big decisions. Oh my gosh, it's making me think of that movie Runaway Bride with Julia Roberts. And I believe it was like Richard Gere. Honestly, I haven't watched the movie, but I just know the title, Runaway Bride. So I'm sensing that someone here is looking, this person that's trying to manifest you, they're looking for a distraction. They're looking for a way to kind of forget their problems. And they think that you are it, okay? Maybe that you'll even provide some kind of clarity for them, right? Yeah, because it says that they are confused. So who knows? Maybe that's what's going on with them too. Destruction, tower moment, unexpected change, new opportunities. Ooh, so this person is looking for something different in their life. And you could be that person that brings some new energy into their life, something different, right? I'm sensing too that they kind of want to step away from the ordinary routine of their life. Like they're kind of getting bored, or they're feeling like super uninspired, and then just like, oh my gosh, like I need some excitement in my life. I need something different to kind of like wake me up, shake me up. And I'm feeling like you're that person, okay? So you're going to bring this new perspective, this new way at looking at life, new way at doing things that's gonna really like wow them, all right? That's what I'm sensing here. And they're definitely looking for a new connection, okay? So the person that's trying to manifest you, you probably don't really know them. Maybe they don't even know you. Who knows? Though maybe they're stalking your Instagram. I don't know. But they're looking for new connections, like someone outside of their typical group of friends, the typical kind of person that they hang out with, all right? So they're looking for something new, something different, and you're it, baby. Balance, yin and yang, darkness and light. Stay centered in your higher self. Bam, there you go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So they feel like their life is sort of like unbalanced, that there's too much of one type of thing in their life and they need something else, right? So what I'm thinking, what I'm sort of hearing with this message is like this type of person is like their life is hella routine, hella predictable. And now they want something new and funky to like spice it up, right? There's like, the people that eat like the same old thing every day. I'm thinking about those people that really, are hardcore on their diet and like building muscle mass, and they have this very strict, rigid meal plan. And they eat the same thing almost day in and day out. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I cannot live like that. Like, I cannot be eating the same thing every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or have like a limited menu. Like, I love variety, okay? So this person, their life has been very much predictable, and they're longing for that variety. Also, I'm hearing too that this person, they've kind of been in isolation, right? And now they need to like interact with people. They need social interaction. Like a lot of people are just starting to still come out of their shell after all the craziness and the madness that's been happening in the past couple of years. They're still trying to come out of their shell because they've just been so used to like isolating, not hanging out with friends or family, staying in their home, their apartment, not getting out there in the world, meeting new people. I feel like a lot of people are trying to get used to interacting again with other life, Maybe some people are just forgetting how to behave in social situations. And so this person that's trying to manifest you is looking for that social interaction, being around other people again. But not just the typical person, like I said, not the typical person they usually be hanging out with, like their usual crowd. They're looking for something different. Okay, it's like they've just been one way for so long that it's getting kind of bleh. And so they want something new, something different, okay? I'm really curious about this runner thing. So let's find out more about this runner thing. Like, what are they like running away from exactly, okay? That maybe you can help them with, maybe you can help them see. What are they running away from? This person that is trying to manifest you. What are they running away from? Okay, that was a lot, but we'll take this top one. What are they running away from? What are they running away? Spirit, can you tell us what are they running away from? Okay, let's see what this is to start us off. But I also am wondering, like, what are they afraid of? Okay, so we have Knight of Coins. Okay, so they're running away from the Knight of Coins. What this personality is they're hella reliable, they're hella stable, but they are super predictable and super boring. Okay, there, I said it. Knight of Coins, even though they'll be there for you no matter what, they can be hella boring, hella stubborn, hella rigid. And they are looking to break out of that energy, okay? They're running away from this like mundane life. Oh my God, that made me think of Harry Potter. They're running away from this, very predictable 9-to-5 life. Like they have this routine that is leaving them feeling like a robot. So they're trying to get out of that, okay? They're trying to bring a little bit more excitement into their life. There you go, excitement. That's a good word. They're trying to bring some more excitement into their life. We have 3 of Coins. Okay, connection. So you see this human kid here, right? And then you have these like ogre people. There you go. So this person is like, I feel like a human. I feel very, basic, and like I have this typical standard kind of life. And I want to connect with people that are not like me. Okay, not saying that you're an ogre. I'm just like saying that you're different. It's like, those people where you're like, oh my God, it seems like they're a different species. Like, they're almost like weird, right? But weird is very subjective. Weird is not a bad thing. Weird to me is different. Weird to me is interesting, intriguing, right? They want someone to like kind of shock them and wow them and be like, oh my gosh, you're so different from someone I've ever met before, and like I want to know more about you. They don't want that predictability. They don't be like, oh, okay, I've met this type of person before. I know exactly how they're gonna act. I know exactly what they're into, right? Like they don't want to be able to typecast you, right? So they want someone who is like going to almost throw them for a loop. Okay, so they're running away from that kind of energy. They're running away from the same old crowd and trying to get into a new crowd of people. Ooh, Page of Swords. So definitely they're kind of in their mindset. They're really working with their thoughts, right? Like limiting beliefs, conditioning, right? And with the Page of Swords, they're running away from these old, outdated ways of thinking and trying to step into something new. Page is like the beginning, learning new ideas, okay? So they're trying to, it's like kind of like those people that are just like, oh, um, this is the type of person you have to be. This is the type of life you have to lead. This is what is expected of you, right? They're trying to get out of that. They're trying to charter their own course, trying to create the life they actually want, not the kind of life and connections and relationships that everybody told them they need to be connected with, right? Like, the popular kids, the cool kids, the stylish kids. It's like high school vibes, right? Like, oh, you don't want to hang out with those people. They're like the social misfits. Oh, you want to hang out with these people. This is the popular crowd, the jocks, the cheerleaders, the whatever, right? They're like tired of their crowd that they're in, and it's like, okay, I'm hearing the same stuff over and over and over again, and literally it's like boring me to death. So I need to hear something fresh. I need to hear fresh ideas, new ways of thinking, new opinions, because they are on that feeling, like here it says new opportunities. They're at that stage where it's like, I want something new. I want something different. I cannot keep living my life doing the same old thing over and over and over again, because I'm literally probably going to lose it, you know? So they're looking for someone to show them a different viewpoint, show them a different opinion, okay? Another way of living life. Okay, so I wanted to know like what exactly they're afraid of. So let's find that out, all right? What is this person afraid of? Okay, maybe that'll give us some clues. So you are this breath of fresh air for them is what I'm hearing. Okay, Spirit is like, this is enough. You got these 2 cards, we're good. So what I'm hearing is they're trying to manifest someone who's a breath of fresh air, someone who's so different from them, yet not so different that they can't find common ground. Okay? And they're trying to make that connection with you. So be open to someone trying to come into your life who is not your typical crowd. Okay? Not your typical kind of person you tend to interact with, because it sounds like they need you, right? They need your help with something. They need your help breaking out of some kind of like pattern, some kind of cycle that is no good for them anymore. So what are they afraid of? Queen of Coins and the Chariot. So what I'm hearing they're afraid of is finances. They're afraid of losing money. They're afraid that if they do something different, they try something new, that there's gonna be some kind of loss. That's what they're afraid of. But you know what? To be honest, like let's be real. Whenever you step into something new, whenever you go on a new adventure, you always are leaving something behind. So there's like a loss to be replaced by a gain, right? It's like you leave one job, you go to another job. You spend money, you get whatever you paid for, right? So there's this exchange, Maybe you could help them see that. So they're afraid of losing money. They're afraid of some kind of loss. Maybe they're afraid of even losing friends, They're afraid of losing friends because they want something new. They want something different. And Chariot, okay? So, it looks to me like they're that type of person that's afraid of their own greatness. Yeah, I'm gonna say it again because maybe you can relate. They're afraid of their own greatness, That's kind of the danger of being comfortable, of living a life that's stable, okay? Is that you don't really advance. You just stay the same. That's what stability is about. Staying the same, predictability, right? You never really get to see what you're truly capable of, how high you can really go, what kinds of things you can actually achieve if you are living in this life of comfort and stability. That's what this person is afraid of. They're afraid of charging in, like taking a stand and taking a step into their life that they really want to live, because they're just so freaking worried about like what other people are thinking, okay? Which is why they want to connect with you, because they don't know what you think yet. You're to you, they're a blank slate, so they can be whoever they want to be without this expectation of them, right? It's kind of like, I don't know if you've had those friends who they know you so well, they've known you for so long, so they just kind of like they sort of already know how you're gonna act, how you're gonna behave, right? So for example, like this is so like like very simple of an example, but it should illustrate my point. So for the longest time, like I actually didn't like eating mushrooms. And one of the my favorite things to do is eat. So I would often go out to eat with my friends. Like literally every day I used to go out to eat with my friends. And everybody knew like I don't eat mushrooms. Okay, like I don't want mushroom dishes when I go to a Chinese restaurant or wherever. I don't want mushrooms on my ramen, you know what I'm saying? And then one day I went to, some kind of fundraiser, I think it was, or some kind of party with a new crowd. People that I don't normally hang out with. And they had stuffed mushrooms as one of the appetizers. And, I thought to myself, why not try this? Like, what could it hurt? I'm in a crowd with new people. Nobody really knows me. They don't know that I don't like mushrooms. Like, let me just try it. And oh my God, I loved it. I love this stuffed mushroom thing. And so the next time I went to my friends and we went out to eat, I was like, oh, I kind of want to try this thing. And my friends were like, yo, that has mushrooms in it. I was like, yeah, I know. I kind of like these kind of mushrooms now. And they were like, what? Since when did you start eating mushrooms? Right? And for a moment, I felt like I was having an identity crisis. Like my friends were like, who are you? What have you done with my friend? Right? Like there was some resistance with them accepting that about me. And then, of course, thankfully, they're like my real true friends that will grow with me. It didn't take them long to get over it. And they just joked around still, like, who are you? What have you done with Ryan? But they accepted that I like mushrooms now. And it was never an issue before. Okay. But going back to this person, that's kind of what they fear. They fear that reaction of what their friends and family are going to think if they try to do something that they normally don't do. Or they explore an area that they've never explored in their life before, okay? So they're looking for you to be that outlet for them, to be that safe space for them to explore something different. Why? Because you are different, okay? So, and again, that's not a bad thing. Now, let's find out what's going on here with this heart that you chose, all right? It says on the back, manifesting miracles. Oh my gosh, that's like an event that I went to it was called Manifesting Miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So this person has had this longing within their heart for something that they've dreamed of, something that they've wished, something that felt almost out of reach for them because of their current circumstances. They're taking these steps now to bring it into reality. Let me tell you something before you go. If you want something different, you have to do something different. Very, very powerful, valuable words that I learned. If you want something different, you have to do something different. And for this person, you are different. So let's see who this person is that manifests you in the next few days and let me know who they are. Come back to this video, okay? So make sure you bookmark or save it. I'd love to hear your story and how this unfolds. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to your reading today, Star Fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you're calling in from your reading, and definitely share this reading with anybody who you think would enjoy the messages shared just as much as you did. Now, the thing that I love about the tarot is that it opens up our mind and our hearts to a world of possibilities. What's possible for us when it comes to love? What's possible for us when it comes to career and our dream life? But once we know that, how do we make sure it happens? How do we manifest these things into reality? And just as important, how do we identify the things that are totally blocking us and stopping us from getting what we want so we can move them out of the way? Well, to do that, I invite you to book an energy alignment session with me. The link to do so is in the description box below, and let's sort this out for you. I look forward to connecting with you, and until next time, have a beautiful day. Bye! Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading here to find out who is manifesting you. Yeah, we're kind of flipping the script here. Normally it's like you wondering about the person you're trying to manifest, but let's find out. It's a two-way street. Who's manifesting you? So those of you that were drawn to this heart, what I kind of want to know before we get really into it, so comment this down below. What is your favorite color? I was looking at these hearts and I was like, wow, there's like a predominant color here on each heart. And maybe that's what attracted someone to that card. So I want to know, what's your favorite color? I'm a little bit biased thanks to the iPhone to like gold or rose gold. That's really the colors I've been feeling lately. So we're gonna put this card aside, okay? And we'll find out what it says on the back afterward. But let's find out more about this person that's trying to manifest you, all right? So blessings, protection, attention, love. Your guides are always with you. Ooh, so this person is in need of support. This person, it seems to me like what I'm getting is they're in a situation right now where they don't have really the support, the love, the attention of their family or their friends in a way that nourishes them. Okay, so I'm hearing that they feel kind of alone. I'm hearing too that this person, they're receiving a lot of judgment and criticism by people that are, supposed to be their family, are supposed to be their friends, and it's really tough on them. So they're calling in someone who could be a blessing in their life, someone who could actually see them for who they truly are and allow them that freedom and that space to express themselves authentically. All right? So, oh my gosh, this sounds like this person is really going through a tough phase. I don't know, have you ever been in that position before where you felt really alone because the people around you just couldn't relate to what you're going through? And maybe there was like that extra step where it felt like they weren't really supporting you, and it almost felt like, not only were they not there for you, but feels like they're kind of against you, right? So it seems like that's where this person is at. Fertility, fresh ideas manifest, growth, plant your seeds. Oh, okay. There you go. That kind of helps further solidify what I was talking about earlier. This person wants a change. They want something different. They're tired of being put down. They want to be lifted up. They want to be around people who are uplifting, who are positive, who see potential and go for it and nurture it, like who have ideas and allow these ideas to grow and see what comes of it. They don't want to be around people anymore who like, oh, that's a dumb idea. Oh, don't do that. Or that doesn't sound safe. Or why would you do that? That sounds crazy. They're tired of being around people like that. And, to be fair, and to be honest, I've been in situations like that, where sometimes it feels like even though I love my family, like they didn't get me, and our family is one of our go-to places for support. And it's like, when I wanted to leave my job and start a YouTube channel, they were like, why do you want to do that? Like, you have a good job, you have a good income, like you're doing good. And, for me, it's like, okay, maybe on the outside it looks like I'm doing good, but inside, like, I don't feel like I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing. I don't feel like I'm nourishing myself with the job I have. I don't feel like I'm really making the best impact in the world and like living my purpose. And, like that's really heavy, deep stuff for most people. It's definitely kind of heavy and deep for like Friday night dinner. You know what I'm saying? And they just couldn't get it. And it's because they weren't at the same phase of their life, right? Like they were comfortable with how their life was going. They're seeking stability and predictability. And I was seeking adventure and change. So they just couldn't relate. And that's okay. But I still needed to find that support circle, that community, and that's what this person is looking for. They're looking for some people who also want change. They're looking for people who, see potential and possibilities and go with it, and they don't shy away or let fear of change stop them from doing things that their soul and their heart is calling them to do. Oh my God, stuck. Traffic jam. So they're not moving. Look, block, third party, silence, barrier, shift your focus to clear the energy. So they are feeling blocked by a third party. Dang, okay. So it's like they have this dream, they have this vision for themselves, and there's no one around who will legitimately hear them out. Everyone's like, oh, I don't got time for this. Like, that sounds lame. Don't do that, right? It's like all this sort of negative juju and energy around them. And so they're not able to speak. They're putting up walls. They're locking themselves in. And it's, you know that experience, okay? Don't act like you don't know. You know what it's like when you feel like people are not supporting you. People are making you feel guilty or ashamed for having the wants and desires that you have, right? And so you just shut down. You stop talking to people, you stop sharing your ideas because it sounds like nobody wants to support you in it, okay? And that's kind of where they're at. Oh, my heart is like feeling for this person right now, okay? They need someone like you who will give them that laxity, that space to express themselves, okay? Where should we tune in a little bit more? Let's look at this idea. Let's see what are these seeds that they want to plant, okay? Maybe that'll give you an idea on how you could help this person. Maybe I'm having a feeling that some of you already know who this person is. Ooh, maybe you were kind of guilty of poo-pooing their dreams. Maybe you were that person that wasn't hearing them out or not supporting them, and they're trying to manifest that version of you that is supportive, that does care, that wants them to be happy, right? So let's see what kind of seeds they're trying to plant. What kind of new beginning are they really going for here, Spirit? Help us out. Help us out. All right. So we got Tower. Ooh, they really want to break down their current life. What it sounds like to me is, not saying that this is the best thing for them exactly, but this is kind of what they want, okay? They want to get rid of a lot of things. They want to start fresh, okay? It's kind of like those people who, they do deep, intense spring cleaning and they pull everything out of their closet and they sell it at a garage sale or donate it to Salvation Army or a thrift store or something. They just get rid of everything. Or those people where they some of my friends I've known have done this. They deleted their social media accounts, so Facebook and Instagram, and they started fresh. They created a brand new account. So they deleted and they severed these connections that they made on their social media and created a new account and started fresh. And some people actually do that with their phone too, where they get a new phone and they delete all their contact numbers. I mean, those are extreme cases, but this person, they want to kind of raise, R-A-Z-E, that spelling, not R-A-I-S-E. So they want to raise everything to the ground so that they can have this fresh palette to build from. So they literally want like a phoenix rebirth, right? They want to rise from the ashes here. So that's the kind of seeds they're planting. It sounds like, they're just kind of done with this situation and this life that they have, and they want a fresh start, right? It sounds like they want new friends, they want new connections, they want to leave everything behind, maybe even their family. My gosh, that's how extreme they're willing to go. They're wanting to leave everything behind. What else? Death. Oh my God, what were we just talking about, right? So death is about a sudden shift, a sudden change, letting go of the old you and embracing the new you. Now, this person, what I'm getting is they don't actually have a clear idea of who this new you is, but they want to explore, okay? They want the freedom and the liberty to explore who they are becoming. All right. They don't have a clear sense yet of what they want to be. It's that question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And some people know, some people don't. They don't know. They don't know what they want to be when they grow up. Okay. They just I just want to do something different. Okay. I don't know what it is, but I just want to do something different. And I don't want anybody to give me crap over it. Okay. That's kind of where they're at. And you see, we have these two major arcana cards here. So they are going through literally this life crisis moment is what's happening for them right now. They just can't take it anymore. What's going on in their life, their current circumstances, their situation, they're just fed up. They're they're so fed up that they're willing to go to extreme measures. It's oh my God, it's that eat, pray, love kind of vibe. Where it's I'm just gonna get up and leave. I broke off my relationship with my spouse, my partner of X number of years. I quitting my job. Right? Don't you kind of like those stories? Let's be honest. I love those stories when people literally just leave everything behind and reinvent themselves or rediscover themselves. It's also make me think of Falling in Love. It's on Netflix. So Falling In is spelled I-N-N. A inn where people go to rest or spend the night and relax. So Falling in Love. And she left her world in America behind and went to New Zealand and started a new life. So it's kind of this is where this person is at, okay? Next, we have Knight of Swords, okay? So they're ready to charge forward. They're ready to take this idea that they have to leave things behind and explore something new. Have a shift, have a change. Maybe they actually are trying to like leave the country, leave the state, leave the city that they live in and come to the city where you live, okay? And maybe you're gonna bump into this person at like a cafe or a meetup group, or maybe they're gonna be online in one of those Facebook groups like, hey, I'm new to this place. Like, where can I go for the best latte or something, right? Like those Facebook groups in towns and cities where people ask for like tips on neighborhoods to live in, restaurants to eat at, places to avoid, or like fun events going on like in the community, that kind of thing, right? So they're ready. Like the knight, see how the horse is like literally jumping towards something and this determined look on their face. So like I said, they're fed up. They're donezo. They're like, yeah, I'm clocking out. I'm leaving. There's my letter of resignation for my old life. I'm ready for my new one. Please give me my new papers. Give me my new documents. Oh, goodness. Okay, so let's see what this message is here. So I'm getting this person wants to shift. They want to change. They want someone who's supportive. They want someone who will hear them out and allow them to explore their identity. And that's who you are, okay? Again, I'm getting a feeling that some of you know this person already. And perhaps you've been unable or ignoring the fact that they want this shift and this change. And they're seeking your support, okay? They're seeking that sort of non-judgmental energy coming from you, and then just kind of like hearing them out, simply listening. They don't want your opinions, they just want you to listen, okay? So let's see what this very intimate photo has to say on the back. Sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So definitely with the sexual union, it sounds to me like this is a very intimate connection and relationship. It doesn't have to be a sexual one, mind you, okay? But there's this intimate connection between you and this other person. And the real desire here is to just honor the place in one another. Okay, that's that line that's really speaking out to me. It's like they just want to be honored and respected for where they are at in their life currently, not who they were in the past, not who you think they should be. They just want you to honor where they are here and now, right? And I mean, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to be seen for who they are then and there in that moment and not be held trapped to a certain standard or belief of the past or a mistake of the past or whatever, okay? So, when this person comes into your life, if you don't know them already, or the next time they try to connect with you, if you do know them, like, respect and honor where they're at now and simply just listen. Oh my God, the power of just listening to someone is insane, is limitless, is unbelievable, all right? So my loves, that was your reading on who is manifesting you. Thank you so much for tuning in to your reading today, Star Fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you're calling in from your reading, and definitely share this reading with anybody who you think would enjoy the messages shared just as much as you did. Now, the thing that I love about the tarot is that it opens up our mind and our hearts to a world of possibilities. What's possible for us when it comes to love? What's possible for us when it comes to career and our dream life? But once we know that, how do we make sure it happens? How do we manifest these things into reality? And just as important, how do we identify the things that are totally blocking us and stopping us from getting what we want so we can move them out of the way? Well, to do that, I invite you to book an energy alignment session with me. The link to do so is in the description box below, and let's sort this out for you. I look forward to connecting with you, and until next time, have a beautiful day. Bye! Hey there, Star Fam. Welcome to your reading. For those of you that were drawn to this particular heart here, before we get into your reading, I just wanted to know, what is your favorite color? So the reason why I asked that is because I was looking at the different options that kind of got shuffled out, and I noticed that they had a specific tone or color that was predominant in each heart, and I got to wondering, like, maybe that's why people are going to choose a specific heart. I don't know. You let me know. What is your favorite color? comment it down below. Thanks to the iPhone, I've been kind of drawn to gold or rose gold as of late. So now I'm kind of curious, what is your favorite color? I want to know as well. So we're going to save the message on the back of this card for after the reading at the end, okay? And let's tune into now who is manifesting you. Again, sometimes we get so caught up in who we're trying to manifest and what we want that we forget that manifestation is a two-way street and that people try to manifest us for whatever reason, for love, support, guidance, connection, whatever it is. So let's find out about this person who's manifesting you. Big goals. Ooh, career, business, success. Claim your place in the world. Oh my God, I just love this because the energy already is so different from the other two readings, and I love when it turns out that way. So this person that's trying to manifest you, they are looking for a teacher, a mentor, a guide, some kind of expert in something that they want to achieve or learn for themselves, okay? So think about what you are an expert in, what skills you have, and how you can pass on the wisdom and the knowledge for or onto someone else for their benefit, right? Okay? A lot of us, we kind of think very standard, like, okay, a teacher or a professor or a guru or a trainer is the one that can teach people something, that can share knowledge, right? But that's kind of limiting, Like everybody has some type of skill, some type of wisdom within them, and they can totally share it, okay? Like I'm not, I don't have a license to be a tarot reader if there is such a thing, but I can teach people how to read the tarot. I can share some messages on the meaning behind certain aspects of tarot cards and stuff. Like I could share that. So think of the things you can share that maybe is not your job, maybe you didn't go to school to get a degree on, or you don't have some kind of certificate on, and how you can help people with that, okay? So this person is looking for someone that can mentor and guide them and help them achieve some level of success, okay? I'm also hearing that you have some level of success in your life that other people want, okay? There are people who want what you have and they want to know how you got it. And so they are like, the investigative journals or the tabloids are like, I want to know the juicy scoop. I want to know how you did this, how you got what you got, okay? Inquiring minds want to know. So there you go. What else we got? Memories, nostalgia, repetition, attachment, reliving the past, let it go. Okay, so what I'm hearing with this card actually is this person, they have tried already on their own. They may have even tried learning from somebody else and it didn't work, but they are having attachment, okay? They don't want to let this go. They feel it in their heart. They feel it in the bones. They need to know this. They need to learn how to do this. They want this kind of success, okay? And in their mind, it's like, yo, I've just been connecting with the wrong people. That's why I haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve yet, okay? Because I've just been working with the wrong people. I've been mentored by the wrong people. They don't want to repeat this cycle of, searching and searching for some wisdom, some knowledge for someone to pass down to them and then not achieving. They're looking for that person that's actually truly going to be able to help them now. And that person is you, as long as you're willing to do that, okay? And they're wanting to just let it go, okay? They've been reliving past mistakes and, I'm sensing that they've had some doubt on their path because, again, they haven't been able to achieve what they were setting out to achieve. Oh my gosh. Hi, Ryan. Speak English. Setting out to achieve. And they're just, they felt kind of bad about themselves, but now they're at that point where it's like, dust yourself off and try again. You can dust it off and try again, again. You know that song by Aaliyah? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But, I love Aaliyah. May she rest in peace. But she has a song called Try Again. So this person, they're very determined. Oh my God, they're very dedicated. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if they were an earth sign, okay? No shade, no tea, no shade against earth signs, but you know, earth signs can be stubborn. Fixed signs in general can be stubborn. So that's like Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. So fixed signs, earth signs can be stubborn. And you know, hey, if you feel it in your heart that this was meant for you, keep going for it. Don't give up, okay? Move past whatever mistakes and errors you've made before. You know, view them as learning experiences and move forward. That's what this person is trying to do. Move forward past the mistakes, past, you know, the setbacks, and on for, oh, hey, ascend. There you go. That's what this person is trying to expand, evolve, universal intelligence, stay connected to spirit. So there you go. So they are looking for this intelligence, this knowledge, this wisdom that they don't have, but they know someone out there has it. And what I'm hearing is that in the past, when they were seeking this guidance, they were, you know, going by logic. They were using their brain, right? So, for example, maybe you're that kind of person that's like, hey, I want to learn how to amass wealth. I want to learn about investments so I can multiply my earnings, my hard earned money. So, you go towards a financial advisor, right? Now, I'm not trying to knock financial advisors or anything like that, but they sometimes can't help everybody meet their financial goals, right? Maybe you need to go to, like, listen to, what is that guy? The Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Kiyosaki? Is that Kawasaki? No, that's the motorbike. Kiyosaki? Oh my God, what is his name? Anyways, you know, he is not, you know, a licensed financial advisor. At least I don't think he is, right? But he learned from a young age. I read his book, and it was about how his dad said, like, go to college, get a degree, get a job. And his friend's dad owned a business and had this entrepreneurial mind and like taught him these skills on how to make money for himself, how to be an enterprising individual, how to seek opportunities and recognize them for amassing wealth, right? So he learned these like life skills. And so, you know, they went this very traditional route by going to people who are, you know, according to society's definition and standard, these are the experts in the field. So you should learn from them. And for this person, they didn't learn from them. They didn't get what they want from them. So now they're seeking someone else, someone that's like not the typical or stereotypical person that they would be learning from, okay? And what I'm seeing here with this stay connected to spirit is they are going to have this feeling about you, right? Where it's like, this doesn't make sense to me why I should ask you for this advice, but I feel something within that says I need to ask you. I need to hear what you have to say, okay? So that's what's happening here. And I'm getting the feeling already you're going to be shocked when this person asks you about this, because my feeling is you're going to be like, what? Why would you ask me that? Like, maybe you should ask someone else. Like, I don't have, I'm not the expert on that. Honey, let me tell you right now, you do have some sort of expertise and knowledge in that area this person is asking about, okay? So share it with them. I encourage you to share it with them, right? It's a beautiful thing to be able to help somebody. And whether you charge them to help or not, like, that's up to you. But I'm sensing that in this moment, when you connect, or maybe you've already connected with them, don't sell yourself short, okay? Don't let those limiting thoughts and that inner critic, inner judge come in and be like, what are you talking about? You're not an expert at this. You don't know anything about that. You know, jack squat. Like, don't let that voice come in. Own your experience, own your knowledge, all right? This person needs it, okay? They are manifesting you. So let's why don't we narrow this down? And let's kind of see more about, like, what is this success that this person, what area of life is this person really trying to get help with? Like, what are they trying to get help with here? Okay, wow, that's fast. So I have Four of Cups, Page of Wands, and Nine of Coins. Okay, so this person is seeking stability. Okay, this person is feeling like their life is a bit out of hand, a bit chaotic. Okay, they feel very scattered, is what I'm hearing. They're feeling very scattered. It's like they don't know what to do. They feel like they've tried everything here, right? And they just need someone who's gonna be that anchor, who's going to be that guiding light, who's going to stick with them and help them see this through to the end. Someone that they really vibe with, okay? That's what I'm sensing here with the Four of Cups. So, outside of the traditional meaning of this card, what I'm sensing is they're seeking stability in their emotions. Okay? Because what they've been feeling is panic and fear and doubt. So even while they're working with these people before, they're like, oh, I don't know, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't sound right. Is this person really giving me the best advice? Is this person right? They're not believing in their teachers. They stop believing in their teachers and their mentors and whatever. And so they're seeking that emotional connection, that emotional stability. What that really means, kind of discard what I just said, because this is the take-home message, is they need someone they can trust. That's what this is here. They need someone who they can trust. Okay, they didn't trust these people before, but they had the credentials, they had the fancy website, they had the look, right? And so they went with it. They bought the idea, they bought into the dream, right? But the people that they were working with, it wasn't the correct mentor to them. Okay. And they had to go through that journey to kind of find out more about themselves, more about their learning style, more about their actual goals and dreams. And so this reminds me of this phrase that one of my other mentors mentioned to me. It's like, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. So this person is ready to let go of any preconceived notions of what a teacher and an expert and a mentor is supposed to look like, and call in their true mentor, their true guru, if you will. Oh my God. This is making me think of, there's this Korean drama that I recently got obsessed with my friend, called The Alchemy of Souls. Let me know if you are into K-dramas like I am. Oh my God. And if you've watched Alchemy of Souls. So in that story, there is someone from a very, prestigious and powerful family who's been seeking a master to help him unlock his powers. Okay? And I think he's gone through 9 or 12 masters before he meets the other main character in the story, okay? And so when he meets it, it's not the typical master, okay? It's he was working with all men who were older than him, and he ended up finding and connecting with this master who's a woman, who's younger than him, who is physically weaker than him, but he knew that this was his master, his mentor, who's gonna teach him and show him how to unlock his powers. So that's what I'm getting here, okay? It's like they're looking for that genuine connection of trust and answers, and they realize that going to the standard, stereotypical places for this was not working for them. So they're going to kind of open themselves up to allow spirit to connect them with their master, their mentor, their teacher, which is you. Okay? Whether you think of yourself as a teacher or not. So, what do we have here with this Page of Wands? What's going on here? What I'm actually seeing here is they're looking for something very unconventional. Okay, look at this person, by Western standards, this is not traditional clothing, okay? This looks like maybe a male-bodied individual who's wearing this kind of skirt thing, and in modern day society, people are like, men don't wear skirts. Okay, I'm not going to get into it, but I don't feel like gender conforming ideas here. But anyways, the point here is they are looking to connect with someone who is very unconventional, right? It's kind of like in those old martial arts movies where they find the drunken master, right? The martial arts expert is the town drunk. And you're like, wow, this guy's so powerful. It's not this person that has like the biggest biceps or is like has that mustache and the beard that's sitting cross-legged, on the top of a mountain and just meditating, right? They're looking for this surprising, like this unassuming and someone you wouldn't suspect to be a mentor or a guide. It's kind of like those people who are really rich, but they don't dress like they're rich. They're like still very humble, and you wouldn't guess that they have like millions of dollars, right? So they're looking for that kind of connection. They're not looking for that person who looks polished, who's like flaunting their knowledge and skills. They're looking for that humble individual. Kind of contrast to this wild child here, but this humble individual who, doesn't flaunt their knowledge and skills, but has a tremendous amount of it. Yes, 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 yes. That's what's coming through. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Okay, let's find out what's going on with this heart now, okay? Because this reading has been going on a little bit longer than I planned. So let's see what's on the back of this heart. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So I'm getting this message is particularly for you, my darlings, who chose this pile. This is saying that when you pass from this world, you take no physical belongings with you, but it's the memories of the people who you've helped, who you've loved, who you've guided, and who have done the same for you, okay? So I'm getting this strong message from Spirit that you need to help this person. You need to get over your insecurities, get over your fears, get over your doubts, and help this person. They are manifesting you because they need your help. You specifically, okay? So don't turn your back on them. You can do a lot of good and make a beautiful impact in their life. Okay, I'll stop pressuring you now. All right, that was your reading. Love you. Thank you so much for tuning in to your reading today, Star Fam. Make sure to like and comment down below what you're calling in from your reading, and definitely share this reading with anybody who you think would enjoy the messages shared just as much as you did. Now, the thing that I love about the tarot is that it opens up our mind and our hearts to a world of possibilities. What's possible for us when it comes to love? What's possible for us when it comes to career and our dream life? But once we know that, how do we make sure it happens? How do we manifest these things into reality? And just as important, how do we identify the things that are totally blocking us and stopping us from getting what we want so we can move them out of the way? Well, to do that, I invite you to book an energy alignment session with me. The link to do so is in the description box below, and let's sort this out for you. I look forward to connecting with you, and until next time, have a beautiful day. Bye.